All right, DecolonizeSports.com. We're here with head coach Mark Burnam. Another tough one today, Coach. Just kind of start with giving us your initial thoughts. Just finished a few minutes ago, but how you feeling?
It's a tough loss, obviously. Just couldn't get it going today. We had a tough time on both the offensive side and defensive side. We just didn't pick up ground balls, and there's a lot of one-on-ones that we could have buried, made a different momentum change, and just they weren't falling.
So talk about this kind of style tournament where we've talked about having a young team, but then you got to play back-to-back. Those little things like ground balls and momentum swings, and how do you work on those when you're playing all the time?
It's a great question. I mean, as far as practice, all you can do is have film, show them what they do. If they learn from it, then they still got to execute. You could say them, like I said before, you could talk to your blue in the face, show them whatever. Team still got to do it. Guys got to get out there and get after it. And if you don't, this is what happens. And like having a young team, maybe you learn that experience, you start to feel that, and then it goes from there. I mean, it's a tough situation. We have, I thought again the goalie played well. He's been the constant thing for us. I just think that maybe we get a little bit more, the loose balls and get that possession, and we didn't have it today. And they capitalized every time we did have it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think one of their players had 5 goals, maybe 6 goals. What was the strategy out there to kind of?
Was it number 5?
Yeah, 5. And 12 and 5 kept finding each other, it seemed like.
those were 2 on our scout that we were supposed to stop. So it didn't work so well for us. But it is what it is. I mean, we tried some different things. We threw some stuff at them today that they probably never even seen before. To your point earlier, you don't have time to practice it. The teams like this, they practice a lot together, and they're already together, and they already have a game plan. They have, they know how each other plays, and they have a history with each other, and a chemistry. So it's, us coming into it, it's tougher for us in the beginning as well, and then you just got to execute. The name of the game is execute. When you got a shot and you got to bury, you got to bury. That makes a huge difference in momentum swings, and like I said before, we just didn't have it today.
Yeah, you cut it close. I think Colton Marquis had back-to-back goals, cut it to like 6-8. Talk about what you saw from him. Yeah,
well, Colton played well. I mean, he had his opportunities today, and he did finish, and hats off to him. I think he might have been the only guy with 2 goals on our team. Mm-hmm. I think they're all singles after that, but it's the whole team has to play together again, and it's a young team, like I say, so it's going to happen sooner or later. It's going to gel. The chemistry will be there. What game is it going to come? Hopefully tomorrow.
Okay. Last question. How do you keep the spirits up? Right. I mean, you got one more pool play game, and then you still got a bracket play. We're here for another week.
Absolutely.
So 2 tough losses, but there's still plenty of lacrosse to play.
We talked about that before the game today, and let them know that you'll be playing an extra game if you don't win that game tomorrow. And today is one of those important games, so every loss you get goes head to head, and then there's a 3-way tie for first tomorrow if we win that game. So keep the spirits up, keep the boys playing, and keep them in good spirits, really.
Awesome. Thanks again for your time.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, guys.